Hello guys, Saseni, I hope you're good. Welcome back to this episode of Nutrition by Mercy, Kerubo. So today we're going to talk about pregnancy and nutrition. Nutrition in pregnancy is very wide. So what we're going to do is I will give you the stages first. Then we can continue as we go. Whoever who has questions, kindly comment, ask questions. I have Instagram, I have Facebook. Call me anytime. And yeah, let's go. So pregnancy. What is pregnancy? Pregnancy is when a woman conceives. The joining of eggs and sperms, all that I guess you guys know. We have pregnancies that some are planned and some are unplanned. This one I'm going to talk about mostly should be planned, because to have a nutritionally healthy body, you have to plan yourself to conceive and everything that follows. So what are we going to, what is let's say a pre-pregnancy body? Before ushike mimba, unafaa kuaje? Number one, you check your weight. Number two, you check any conditions that you could have. There are people who are diabetic, there are people who have hypertension. Age peer is, is a factor, because you can't expect a girl who's maybe, let's say, below 18, a woman who's between maybe 18 and 24, 25 and 35, and yeah, ages. So pre-pregnancy, the factors that you're supposed to consider, especially when it comes to nutrition, is age, your weight, and health in general. For example, what's the weight, the recommended weight for a healthy pre-pregnancy body? You're supposed to have a BMI, we call it body mass index. It's done in hospital for clinical nutritionists, you know this. It's done in hospital. You measure your weight between 18 and 18.5 and 24.9. When your BMI ranges between that is a healthy body. You can actually get pregnant. You can, I'm not saying that hautashika mimba wakati your body is not healthy. You can, but una predispose mtoto, una put into, anaweza shika magonjwa haraka and other things that come in. I will explain all that later. So pre-pregnancy, your weight should be appropriate. By appropriate, it means your BMI should be between 18.5 kilograms per meter square, between 18.5 kilograms per meter square and 24.9. That is a healthy weight. And then we have the overweight. Overweight, it's between now 25 and 30. And then we have obese. Obese is now above 30, when your BMI is above 30. And we have underweight. Underweight, it means below 18.5. Below 18.5, you could be 17, 16. So that is why children who are born underweight, compared, considering their predisposed factors that people don't consider before they get pregnant. Next, we're going to talk about during pregnancy. We have 3 trimesters. The first trimester between 0 and 3 months, let's say between day 1 and 3 months. How are we supposed to look? How are we supposed to eat? How are we supposed to, like, how in general, health-wise? Because as I said, when you are in good health, you don't even get to gain a lot of you don't get to gain a lot of weight during pregnancy. So before pregnancy, have a lot of fresh juice, have a lot of vegetables and fruits, have a lot of what do we call it, have a lot of water, so that you can maintain your weight. And again, another tip, when you're trying to get pregnant or trying to conceive, don't concentrate more on processed foods. Eat more of natural foods and natural drinks. For example, if you're taking more fruits and vegetables, it increases your fertility, for those who didn't know, and you're detoxing your body in readiness for pregnancy. So ensure when you're preparing your body for pregnancy, number one, avoid processed foods, avoid sugary foods, avoid a lot of foods that can make you gain so much weight, because we don't want weight now, we want weight after, when you've conceived. That is when, you know, as the baby grows, you start gaining weight, and, you know, of course we need healthy weight gaining. So eat sweet potatoes, they are good. Eat Irish potatoes, they are good, especially for breakfast and lunch. For dinner, have something light, but for breakfast and lunch, always concentrate on that. But still, have more vegetables, have more fruits, have more water. Take more water, at least 8 glasses per day, as I said in the introduction video. Every human being is supposed to take at least 8 glasses of water. So when you're not taking 8 glasses of water, kidogo hiyo ni unhealthy. So ensure you strive for that. And I don't mean when you're taking water, you just, you know, like cold water, unaenda unakunywa hivi unamaliza. No, you can have options. In the morning, you can take warm water. In the evening, you can take warm water. During the day, that is when maybe you have a water bottle, or you just buy water and be sipping. That way you hydrate your body, so that when you're losing, maybe through sweating and everything, you get that whatever that is retained inside is working for the betterment of your health. So the first trimester. The first trimester, between day 1 and 3 months. In the first trimester, we have a lot of difficulties as women. For example, personally, I have a baby, so I know. You should take a lot of fruits, especially the citrus fruits. Citrus fruits, I mean oranges, apples, easy apples, the green. I hope you know it. You take lemons, and yeah, it's easier when you're taking, if you can't literally just swallow lemons, you can be squeezing them into water, so it's easier for you to, you know, take. And again, it helps when it comes to nausea. For those who know how the first trimester is, there is nausea, there is vomiting, there is, you know, you lose a lot of nutrients, because that is when the baby is forming. You're trying to bond. It's something else that is happening inside your tummy. So it's easier when you're taking citrus fruits. They help you because they have some nutrients we call antioxidants, which I will explain at a later time. We have vitamins, especially vitamin C, we have folate, we have iron in fruits and vegetables. So even when you cannot eat, strive for citrus fruits. Strive for, let's say, pineapples. Strive for eating apples. These kind of fruits and let's say vegetables are not you can't tolerate them much, because I understand there's nausea and vomiting. But when it comes to fruits, since you can tolerate them, eat as much as you can. There is no limit. And when it comes to now food, still avoid processed foods, because the baby is forming. They need nutrients that are healthy, nutrients that will help them form perfectly their limbs and, you know, joints and everything. So take a lot of fruits, take a lot of vegetables, take proteins mostly, because proteins, they give you energy boost. But still, don't leave out the carbohydrates. So between 0 and 3 months, take a lot of water, because by then what do we call it? I know there is kuenda choo all the time. Like it happens, it's normal in pregnancy, but and fluids haven't started to retain kwa miguu. Since they haven't in the first trimester, strive to take a lot of water. Now when it comes to the second trimester, the baby is formed, probably you know even the gender and everything. The second trimester, eat a lot of food. Don't limit yourself. As long as you can eat, just eat. There is a notion that you're eating for two. No, you're not eating for two. You're eating for yourself. The other one is fending for themselves in your stomach. So when you're eating, eat for yourself. Eat enough. Don't go hungry because you fear gaining weight, because weight will always be gained. The baby is struggling to find food. Don't let your baby struggle to get nutrients from your whatever you're eating. So 1, ensure you eat. at least 5 meals a day. By 5 meals I mean 3 main meals and 2 snacks. And ensure you're taking water all throughout, a lot of water, because water is what will give you enough energy boost to walk around and you won't feel tired. So guys, let's meet on the next episode so that we can continue discussing about nutrition in pregnancy for the 2nd and 3rd trimester possibly. Goodbye, subscribe and hit the notification bell.